Worst day ever. I've lost the drone. The beast from the east is here. We finally got snow. Mia's never seen snow. Have you never seen snow? You happy to go play in the snow? How about you, dude? You don't care?
I do care.
It's 8 a.m. Alright? It's 8 a.m. and we're going out into the snow. Yeah, some of you are still in bed. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good. It's quite pungent. Oh yeah. It stings the nostrils. In a good way. Yeah. Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Sorry for interrupting. Sorry for interrupting. It was around this point here that I was in a lot of trouble. So what happened is I took the drone up. I took it up to the height. I took it up pretty high just to kind of get a nice aerial shot. And there was wind. I was paying no attention to the weather side of things, directly up high, and the drone started to drift. So at one point, I panned the camera down. I'm like, I'm over the river. How could I go over the river when I just literally went straight up? It should have been directly above my head. So I was like, okay. And I had like 45% of the battery left. I was like, time to bring it back. And I couldn't bring it back because I put it into sport mode, which gives you extra boost. It seemed to be a bit unresponsive. There was signal loss with the controller. And every time I would push the throttle, it would push the drone back even further. And I'm like, is it disorientated? Is it facing the right way? Nothing I could do could make it even move in any way, shape or form towards me. So I was like, okay, here's 1,500 quid down the drain. What am I going to do? So it was over Monkstown, which is literally, you know, a couple of miles away from where we are. It's on the opposite side of the river. The ferry wasn't running. The roads were a disaster. So what I was planning on doing is like, okay, it's over like the ground in Monkstown. It's over the ground, right? So it's over one of the bars. It says maybe I can try and bring it down there. Then they lost all kind of control, could not get it back at all. I'm not sure if it's a DJI thing. I'm gonna have to dig out the logs and take a look and see what actually happened, because it must be a serious wind to knock a drone that can travel at like 40 miles an hour to push it back. I don't know, something just didn't feel right because it's generally responsive. Anyway, whatever, we'll figure that. That's another day, another story. So could not get control of it. It started drifting away back over Monkstown, over the golf club. I'm like, okay, if it comes down in the golf club, great. And it passed over the golf club. So there's a safety feature in DJI drones that makes sure that the drone doesn't fall out of the sky. So it was perfectly safe. The worst that could happen is it could land on a roof of a house and you never see it, or, you know, it could land on the road and somebody just drive over it. So it started coming down, because once it hits 10%, the safety feature comes in and it just comes down. It just comes down and it just lands, and that's it. So it landed in a field. Blue dot is me, the red dot's the Mavic. Not as straightforward as it looks, but because it's dark and grey, it should stand out against the snow. But we'll see. It may be in this field somewhere. You crawl in through there. Yes, do look a bit of Han Solo hothouse, don't they? I hope I find this. This is my pride and joy. Besides the kids, of course. Fingers crossed. And the snow is insanely deep. Okay, after much trekking, what have I found? Oh baby, there you are. I am so happy. Look how deep it is in the snow. I'd say it's ruined, but we'll find out. Holy crap. That was some hike. At least we have the drone back. I have to need to figure out how everything's right out. Yeah, baby! I was really lucky. The last known location of the drone, I knew it was landing, so I had a pretty good idea of where it could be. But again, when this thing lands, it's a needle in a haystack. But I was super lucky. So I think from leaving home to actually finding the drone and getting back home, the whole lot took an hour, maybe an hour and 10 if that, but roughly an hour. It was insanely just full of luck, really. But I don't know, is my luck about to run out? It's been in front of the radiator all day. It's now nighttime here. Snow's coming down, so I can't do a test flight. I'm just going to see, can I fire it up? At least I have it, so if it needs to be repaired, it can be repaired, but I need to fire it up. I have a fully charged battery. I'm going to stick that into it, and I'm going to see, am I going to be down a drone? Let's go find out. So it has been against the radiator for the whole day. I'm just going to move this stuff over here. Let's move that here. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Let's just put out the rotors. I will be so gutted if it doesn't fire up. Okay, and there is room for all of those to spin without smashing. That would be no good. Let's get a battery. Like, even when I was flying, I was like 45%. I was like, oh, I'm a little bit too far away. I knew it'd come back, but I just couldn't get it back. So here we go. Battery is in. Next step is to get the controller set up. Going to fire on the controller. Fingers crossed all this goes well. Okay, let's get on the drone. Are we ready? Yeah! It works. It was buried in literally 1.5 feet of snow. You saw it earlier on. So I'm just going to leave it run here for like 5-10 minutes, just to leave it warm up, see is there any problems. No idea when we're going to do a test flight again to get it out because of the snow, and it's supposed to get even worse tomorrow, but I don't know. Someone's looking out for me. It's good to hear that it's actually running, because you know, this is 1,500 quid down the drain, and it's not just like, woo, get another one. Well, it's DJI, we're like, oh yeah, we'll give you another one out of sympathy. So yeah, win for now. So that's epic. It's working, so propellers are spinning, it's connecting with the controller, all of that kind of stuff. That is a-okay. Don't know if it's going to fly yet. I presume it will, because it's been dried out. I took the battery out of it when I got it, when I picked it up out of the snow. So yeah, hopefully it will. But we had a blast this morning. I mean, we were out at stupid o'clock. Ah, snowball fight. You eating the snow? Alright, that's it, everybody in.
No.
Maybe when he's joking. Well, dude, what do you think?
Good.
Mia's up there somewhere. It's her first snow and she is absolutely loving it. I wish we had a sled or something. Tie the kids on behind the car. Look at you! Look at the state of you! What do you like? What do you like? You're frozen. You have more snow on your head than you have on the that's on the ground.
Oh my god, oh my, she is freezing.
It's cold.
Oh.
Ah, that's enough. You have loads of snow on your head.
Is that not my bobbin? Look.
No, it's not your bobbin or bobble or whatever it is.
Right, just lift your hand up. Lift your hand up. Lift your hand up.
Oh,
And this is what happens when there's thunder. So we gotta come in.
Yeah, we go back out again in a minute. We must get ourselves warm, because it's super cold. And I can't.
It's supposed to get worse snow-wise. I know if you're watching this in the States or somewhere, you're like, that's just a covering of dust. That's not snow. That's just dust. Yeah, so we're not equipped for it in this country. All the news media are like scaremongering, you know, the world is coming to an end, bread is sold out, milk is sold out. If you're an old person, you're probably going to freak out, because if you're listening to the radio, if you're listening to the, you know, the TV or looking at the papers, it is just the apocalypse is coming. So wherever you are, stay safe. But yeah, it seems to be okay. Don't do anything stupid, I guess. So yeah, the beast from the east took my drone, but I took it back. Damn you, beast. I'll regret saying that now in a few hours, when it's in the middle of the night and we're like 15 foot of snow and there's polar bears scraping at the door to get in to eat us. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the vlog. If you're new, we would love it if you would subscribe. There's a subscribe button right about there. That would be epic if you would hit that subscribe button, and maybe the notification bell as well. New vlogs, tech, pop culture, family vlogs, movies, tech, all that kind of stuff, all the time. Until the next vlog, don't stop fighting for yourself.